Who is Jason Richardson? A caring young man. I mean, I got a lot of friends that I care about. My family, I'm real passionate about. I mean, I go head over heels for my moms, pops, sisters. I mean, so all in all, I guess I'm a family man. I guess you could say that. I care about family first. And I'm real loyal. I'm loyal to my friends. They know that. I got their back, they got mine. That's how it goes.
Jason is full of surprises every day. So it's a fun guy to get along with and go through this process with. Jason knows how I feel about him. I feel I've got a special place in my heart for him. He did a good job of winning games for us this year, so I always appreciate that. But he also did a good job of being a leader amongst his teammates and showing guys who want to be Division I players how to be Division I players.
He's a great team player. He's not only helpful like on the court, he's helpful off the court. Like helped me study a few times, taught me a lot of things. He influenced me in like a big way. Like, you know what I mean? Like he got me to start thinking about more things before I do them, you know?
I think when he got here, he really had, he was all over the place, discombobulated. He had no real focus to him. And our job was to kind of get him focused on what the task was at hand, and that was getting a certain amount of units done to get eligible to transfer back to Division I, and then getting his body in top-notch shape as good as we can for the year. Because he missed all the preseason because of his shoulder surgery, it was a work in progress throughout the season to get him healthy, and he did a good job. He corrected a lot of different things that he was doing at Northridge, but I also think that he still has room to grow, and he understands that. Jason needed a little bit of love in his life when he got here. He was a walk-on at Northridge and kind of got treated at the end. I wasn't there, so but not in a way that he was comfortable with. And he needed to be loved and nurtured a little bit, and so we did that. And it's a tough love here. We give that to all our guys, but we definitely kind of had to get him to think about things in a different way, in a different manner.
The one thing I can take away from Northridge is my failures. I failed a lot at Northridge. I learned how to deal with failure, and I made a lot of mistakes when I was there, and I didn't care. I didn't think of basketball as my tool, as my skill, and something I should use. I took advantage of it and didn't care about school anymore. So coming here, I mean, I bought that terrible attitude and just washed it and changed it and went back to the old me that was in high school, just focused and cared about school. And that's probably the biggest thing I learned here is just getting back on my feet. I mean, this summer was tough. Didn't know what was going to happen. CSUN after that had happened. I got kicked off the team. I didn't know what was going to happen. So coming here just changed me. It brought me back to life, like I said.
Well, we knew he was a very talented player. He had a guy that played on his team at Cal State Northridge that used to play here, and we knew that he was a very talented guy. But when he got here, he just had shoulder surgery. So he was in no way playing or any kind of shape or form to play. So he was just here, and he was out of shape, and we knew he had a chance to be good, but we didn't know what we were getting.
I learned a lot at this level about what I could and couldn't do. So I know I need to work on my outside shot a lot. Like, I got something to fall this year. I think 35%, not too bad, but it can get better. So I learned a lot of little things about myself that I didn't know. Like, I was able to get by those things sometimes, and here I wasn't. So I learned how to, I don't know, it's a few things in my game that as an athlete, you never really worry about the bad things. You think about everything you do good all the time until you get to a place like this that's challenging somewhere. JC, the lifestyle is different. Like, you don't have money every day to go eat, so you know what I'm saying? Every day you're just finding a way. And that was the biggest thing that I probably learned to take with me, is just find a way to get things done. You have to. So having those failures from CSUN, actually, like, those made me so strong, made me so powerful to just keep going through whatever happens in any game, any situation. It doesn't matter. So that's what those accolades mean. I kept going. I didn't let this bad time just take me down. It means a lot. I love it.
Jason fulfilled a lot of roles, and maybe too many. Maybe we didn't have as much success as we could have had because he had to fulfill so many different roles. But I think for me, the big thing was it was pretty evident right away that he was the most talented guy on our team, not just from my position, but from all the guys in the gym and the assistant coaches. We kind of knew he was the most talented guy, but he never acted like things should be given to him or that he's better than the team. And you can run into those problems at this level, but we didn't have that with him. So our guys worked hard and practiced hard every day, and they kept good attitudes. And I think that having your best guy kind of set the example with his attitude is a big deal.
My biggest dream, accomplishing my biggest dream, I want to go to the NCAA tournament. So that's what I look for, the opportunity to do that, life's opportunity. It's amazing. It's a dream come true, so I get to try and fight for that again, and I want to make it happen this time. So I'm going to give it my all. It's the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life special, that makes life like important and relevant. So the possibility of having a dream, and that's like what Perry told me that my point was coming here for, was the possibility of getting that dream. And I think that's what I'll take with me. I took advantage of that possibility, that opportunity, and I mean, life is all about a dream. Everybody has their dream and what they want to do in life, what you want to be, how successful, how much money you want to make. And my dream right now that I'm trying to accomplish is getting to that tournament. So
I expect Jason to have a great career at Southern Utah. I expect him to get his degree in 2 years. If he doesn't, I'm going to have to come out there, fly to Utah, and let him know how I feel about that. And then he's going to be a good, hopefully, player overseas for a little while. And then he's going to be a good coach someday. I know that he has all the tools to be a good coach. I know he has the work ethic and the understanding of the game to do it. I know that's what he wants to do. We've talked about it. For Jason, he just needs to keep staying on the right track and take care of business, and he'll have a lot of success in all aspects of life. Not a lot of guys have come along that have impacted the program in such a major way that he has on the floor and off the floor. So we're thankful for him, and we're happy that he accomplished his dream and he's going to be able to attack Southern Utah in the fall.
I love everybody here, like having a relationship with you guys. You guys are awesome. Like all my friends, I didn't think you could make this many friends in a year. Like when I first came here, I was trying to, like I didn't care about making friends. I didn't want to really talk to people, like, but it was cool. Like you can make a lot of friends in a year and really be close to a few people. So that's what I'm gonna miss, the people.
Favorite quote from him? What you trying to eat?
There's a good memory I have of Jason. When he was about to sign, well, he was going to take his visits and everything, and I took him to a breakfast spot named Kimmy's. And he was going to order a different breakfast, and I told him to get the country breakfast. And he inhaled it. And I'll never forget how quick and how well he can eat. I'll never forget that about my point guard, Jason.
But yeah, so my last leaving quote would have to be my quote from my father. He always texted me, and he says, "You can't hoop with the Owls and soar with the Eagles." And I guess like, so on my Verizon plan, he must still get my messages. Like he knows what time I'm up. So like he texts me that, and it's like my key to go to sleep, get some rest, and get ready for the next day. So I've matured in that way. I go to sleep now when I need to and put things down and learn to get the right things done first, play later, go to sleep, get rest for the next day. So that's probably the best. Can't hoop with the Owls and soar with the Eagles. Not possible. First take. First take. There it is. Big Ron. Hey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can't jump. Yes, sir. There we go. Two of them.